Somebody said you should not argue with women. And I watched the video thinking I'm about to hear some wholesome content like you're above that, stop arguing for no reason, whoop-de-whoop. Without giving my opinion too much, I'm going to give my opinion too much. That was some foolishness. Thomas, my phone just died, so you got to pull it up on yours.
Fellas, y'all gonna have to learn to stop arguing with women. It's pointless. Women do not see facts.
Everybody here wants to say facts. There is no facts when it comes to men and women.
And where are you getting your data from?
See, you want to stick on data.
Why don't you want to deal with facts, data, and statistics?
Because this is supposed to be like a talk show.
Notice how they always say, I feel like. Doesn't matter what amount of evidence you present women with, if she doesn't like it, she will not acknowledge it.
Do women want to be equal or special?
We want equality with equal pay.
Well, why do we have the expression that's a man's job?
Because certain things are a man's job.
So you want equality only when it benefits you?
No, I want equality, period. Because why do we have equality? It should be benefiting women. It should be benefiting women.
If you tell a woman 2 + 2 is 4 and she don't like you or 4, you just became a bigot, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, misogynistic, xenophobic, someone hurt you, or you're gay. They don't communicate to listen, understand, or for a solution.
She said, the dude at the end, he said, if you say this or if you argue with a woman, then she's going to say you're homophobic, blah, 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 or somebody hurt you. I want to be clear to the guys that participated in the making of this video. Yes, somebody did hurt you. Because if you have a problem with a woman saying that's a man's job and you got to come in and say, but you want equality, then yes, somebody did hurt you. And I'm sorry, you're obviously not confident and secure in yourself as a man. Period, point blank, drop the mic right there. Because at the end of the day, I don't ever get bothered when Marsha says that's a job for Dez. I don't say, well, you put my partner. I don't ever say that.
No.
I don't ever feel.
That means she trusts you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't ever feel demeaned by that. I don't ever feel because I would never even let her do that, bro. I'm talking at work. I always had my, my contemplations when I was at work, like at the movie theaters with the minimum wage jobs, because it's like, bro, I get paid a little bit of money just like you do. If we got to all carry these boxes, why am I carrying 2 so you don't got to carry none? Like, and I would think that, but then I'm also like, too, I think I was always torn, but I know if it was Maja, even if we was both getting paid a little bit of money, like, in that situation, I'm going to still take care of her, period, point blank, because I just feel like that's my job, dude. That's just my job, and if you got a problem with that, then you're just not secure as a man.
Yeah. But, bro.
That was just the one point.
Yeah, with that one specifically, we have to acknowledge that women are built different. So, like, if you were to be out there Thursday morning and you see a woman trash collector, she over there, like, you going to feel a certain way, like, why is a woman doing that? Not because you're a woman, that's supposed to do trash, but you're a woman. And a man is stronger than you in order to pick that trash up and throw it in the pool.
And it's like, you don't even have to. And that goes for both sides of the debate, because there's a lot of feminists who feel like they got to defend women saying that, well, we can do it. And there's men who feel like, well, you want 50-50, you want equality, all of this and that. Well, get out there and do what we do. I think it goes both ways for both of y'all, both sides of the argument. It's not saying that you can't do it. It's like, why should you? And I'm going to say that for Marsha. There's a lot of stuff that Marsha can do, but she don't need to. I think off tops, too. I don't like that video because their entire basis, their entire point was built on demeaning a group of people. And I'm not with that. I don't care what point you're trying to get across. If your argument is based on demeaning a certain type of group of people, whether it be gender or race or, preference in sports, whatever it is, I'm just not with that. Unless you're disrespecting people who like you're clowning them. Like if you suck at Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's okay. Other than that, though, I just feel like it's so wrong, dude. And you're demeaning women for doing what they're supposed to do. We're demeaning women for doing what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, they talk about like women. That point about women not wanting to dwell into the world of like facts and statistics and stuff. It's like that's not how they're built. Like they're supposed to be the emotional ones.
Because you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad when if nobody emotional, who gonna make the emotional decisions? Who gonna do it? Because your facts is this butt finna be over here. Well, according to my calculations, this ain't no according to my calculations right now. You know what I'm saying? That don't work in every situation. And now you just taking, it's people not understanding their roles. People are giving, and this is what I don't appreciate, people are giving relationship advice at that off what they don't even know. You're giving relationship advice for a relationship that has nothing to do with you. You do not know. And not only are you giving relationship advice, you're giving women advice on how to live their lives and what they should do and how we should be doing this and they should be doing that. When it's irrelevant, dude, stop generalizing all women based on the poorly raised women that are in your life. How that makes sense? Because the women in your life are immature and can have a mature conversation. Now, all women argue too much. All of them do. Now, I would say one thing that majority of women do is they are gonna prioritize their emotions over logic. That is very, very true. But does that mean women can have a conversation? That if those two things are equal to you, then I think you got some self-reflection to do. And what's crazy is we bring our feelings to other people who feel the same way, and now we got a group of bozos all thinking the same thing. Wow, we're all so not smart all together because we all think the same exact dumb thing. Like, how does that make sense? Make it make sense, nephew. Make it make sense.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, bro, a man talks this way. A man responds this way. A woman talks this way. A woman responds this way. But women is stupid. We can't argue with them. Never argue and have a conversation with a woman because they argue differently than us. That doesn't make sense.
I'm like, bro, they
That
say
doesn't
the same
make
thing
sense.
about you.
Is they say the same exact thing about you. We communicate differently.
He never
And
cared
so,
about my emotions. He always wants to fix the problem. How many times have we heard, don't
Exactly.
fix the problems?
Exactly.
I just need somebody to listen to. We've heard that from
Exactly.
every movie. We've heard that from every talk
Exactly.
show, every woman that you know. I just listen to my problems. That's it. So,
Yeah.
honestly, you might be making it more difficult than usual. You might be making it more difficult than it needs to be.
You're always trying to come and fix it like a man, and you're never trying to see it like a woman. And that's the problem with women in these relationships, is they always got men who think they know everything, and a lot of men are dominant, and they try to be dominant, but they're not good decision makers, and that's a conflict. You try to be dominant, but you're a bad decision maker. It don't go well. So now you think you're dominant, and because you're a man, you're supposed to be the lead, but you suck though. You're still a sucky man. The prerequisite of being the lead and the head of the household, according to the Bible, the prerequisite is to actually be a man. It's to be a man, and I'm gonna end that there.
They was talking.
leave that
They was talking about that on E's show. They're like, they're talking about the flight test, right? And then I don't know which one was talking about, but he was like,
Probably CJ.
His wife, and then him being like, my wife is a way better decision maker. So when it comes to making decisions, let her handle it.
Yeah.
And I was listening, I was just like how, like, but like you were supposed to be the man that like does it, like, you know. But I'm thinking, if that's how it works for y'all, and that's how you make it 100%, that works. So sometimes you just gotta swallow the pride, bruh. Your girl might be mad at you because you making the wrong decisions. That's probably why she never understands the facts, bro. You got the wrong facts.
Yeah,
you got the wrong calculation. You didn't carry the one.
Exactly.
You did not carry the
one,
bro.
You got the wrong facts.
I had to learn that.
You got the wrong facts. And it's like, bro, everything is different for everybody's relationship. And just because you're supposed to be the lead does not mean you're supposed to be dominant and a decision maker. But that's gonna help somebody today, and we get that to you for free. But you can cash at me at Profit dezlovesburgers. I just play. I fool it. But nah, man, I really do think it's crazy. I'm like, dudes over here. So when they say now somebody hurt you, who hurt you? And I'm just thinking, like, really. But who hurt you though? Why are you making this video being funny? Because you had experience with bad, immature women. Now all women are this and that. Think about how dumb you sound.
They just confused, bro.
Did they ever? You think he ever
confused.
stopped
I'm
to
confused.
think? You ever think he stopped to think like, dang, maybe I just have bad women. Maybe I just am interacting with the wrong women.
Or maybe I'm not taking the time to understand.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's the biggest culprit, bro.
And I even think let's take what, like, when people be there's a common color pattern in these situations.
Oh, my
You think
God.
these guys ever look and they're like, wow, maybe I'm just interacting with the wrong black people. You think, or I'm not taking the time to understand black people.
Or maybe this is.
They're just immediately like, wow, look at all these cool. I mean, what would they call it? What's the racist term? Porch monkeys. I don't know.
Maybe this video is surveillance video of a man flashing a gun at some people at a store.
Yeah.
And it went viral because it was a man flashing a gun at people at a store.
right.
I don't know. That's funny.
Like, wow. And then too, mind you, all these clips from Kevin Samuels and the talk shows and that one podcast. I'm like, dude, stop thinking you're big and dominant because you're going to unprepared, overly emotional women and generalize women because of it. Oh my gosh, this is like basic, and I'm breaking somebody's YouTube channel right now, and I'm ending somebody's life. But you're going up to people with the prepared script. You have a prepared script. You have prepared points. You've researched this. You got the statistics and the facts. You're going up to a random college kid or a random girl on the Las Vegas Strip, as they did in this video, asking them all these questions. And they're sitting there vulnerable, overly emotional, trying to explain their point to somebody who has practiced this in the mirror. And you're like, wow, she sounds so dumb. I bet she does. I bet she does, standing next to the man who rehearsed this for the past week and a half. I bet she does. Wow. Like, bro, if you can't go to somebody, bro, that's like me going up to Albert Einstein and questioning him about a bunch of music stuff. And I'm like, wow, Albert Einstein sounds dumb. Yeah, I bet he does. Standing next to Corey Henry or, Art Tatum, like one of the great musicians. But, standing next to a bunch of scientists, Albert Einstein is the man.
I'm gonna go.
Like, like, it just don't make no sense to me. It just don't make it make sense, nephew.
Yeah. With those videos, it's them. It's they do that for, like, when we go out to like interview people on the street, it's because we want like that character. We want the person that's gonna affirm like what we're talking about, or at least, dang.
My man's, it better be the most violent burglar out the door right now. Like, anyway.
Yeah, but when they go out there, I feel like the reason why they do it is to convert other people using that person online. Mm-hmm. So they may not, because I'm thinking like, not to convert, like maybe in the back of their mind, maybe they want that person that's gonna be like, oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah. But they probably not gonna get it with that person. Yeah. They're gonna go home and you just gonna affirm their beliefs. Oh, yeah, men are stupid. Yeah, man, they don't understand.
And then what's crazy about it, bro? In reality, it's not even to, like you said, similar to your point, it's not even to convert them. It's just to make them look as dumb as possible. So now all I could think is, wow, if I think like this person, I'm dumb.
There you go.